away from me.
Good evening, Mr. Davern.
Good evening, Mr. McPherson.
Well, it's been 8 years since Avalon got started, and Brookwood 5 years ago, and now we're both mature, independent schools, fully accepted by the independent school community of the greater Washington area.
And the Catholic school community, too.
So, of course, we have the obligation to go to various headmasters' meetings and discuss various educational issues.
Many meetings.
And I don't think our guests realize that at these meetings, we're oftentimes asked to assess ourselves as headmasters, to look at our strengths and to look at our weaknesses. This can sometimes be pretty hard.
Yes, and I think they'll find that we're harder on ourselves than even our harshest critics.
And I think, Mr. Davern, that our faculties would agree.
Yes, we do.
Absolutely.
I am the very model of the manly Avalonian, the best of all the private school headmasters Washingtonian. I serve a plethora of roles from teacher, coach to patriarch, teach Old Testament in class, expostulate on Noah's Ark. I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations both the simple and quadratical. I list off 3-point shots and stats of Celtic legend Larry Bird. I tower far above my staff as if they were a cattle herd.
He towers far above his staff as if we were a cattle herd. He towers far above his staff as if we were a cattle herd. He towers far above his staff as if we were a cattle herd.
I know the Civil War and can debate for hours with confidence. I've countless books on Stonewall Jackson and on his lieutenants. In short, of all the private school headmasters Washingtonian, I am the very model of the manly Avalonian.
In short, of all the private school headmasters Washingtonian, he is the very model of a manly Avalonian.
I am the very model of the fearless Brookwoodtonian, the best of all the private school headmasters Washingtonian. I speak of all the Jupiters and Zeuses of mythology, and I've a special penchant for creative etymology. I've read most every author from Homer down through Chesterton. I'll tell you anecdotes on topics never yet impressed upon. I'll tell you quite a lot about Avalon and Camelot. I'll tell you quite a lot of things, but never if they're true or not. I know the croaking chorus from the frogs of Aristophanes. From Gala's past I sing and whistle various cacophonies. In short, of all the private school headmasters Washingtonian, I am the very model of a fearless Brookwoodtonian.
In short, of all the private school headmasters Washingtonian, he is the very model of a fearless Brookwoodtonian.
Our hair will never reach the upper limits of our manly ears.
We're never ever shaken by our students' pleas and students' tears.
We joke with students in the hall, but keep it professorial.
We demonstrate good taste and class in all aspects sartorial.
We share extensive knowledge of America's own history.
And why the cult of Lincoln still remains to us a mystery.
About the Bard we'll speak for hours for anyone who cares to hear.
Wait, don't say that name. He's not the man from Stratford, but instead the Earl of Oxford, sir.
He's not the man from Stratford, but instead the Earl of Oxford. He's not the man from Stratford, but instead the Earl of Oxford. He's not the man from Stratford, but instead the Earl of Oxford, Oxford, sir.
We have extensive training and are experts in theology.
And any subject necessary, including Earth's geology.
In short, of all the private school headmasters Washingtonian, we are the very model of two manly Avalonians.
In short, of all the private school headmasters Washingtonian, they are the very model of two manly Avalonians.
Our hair will never reach the upper limits of our manly ears.
Whenever moves are shaken by our students, please, and students, dear.
We joke with students in the hall, but keep it professorial.
We demonstrate good taste in class in all aspects sartorial.
We share extensive knowledge of America's own history.
And why the cult of Lincoln still to remains to us a mystery.
About the Bard will speak for hours for anyone who cares to hear.
He's not the man from Stratford, but instead the Earl of Oxfordshire.
He's not the man from Stratford, but instead the Earl of Oxfordshire. He's not the man from Stratford, but instead the Earl of Oxfordshire. He's not the man from Stratford, but instead the Earl of Oxfordshire.
We have extensive training and are experts in theology.
In any subject necessary, including Earth's geology.
In short, of all the private school headmasters Washingtonian, we are the very model of two manly Avalonians.
In short, of all the private school headmasters Washingtonian, they are the very model of two manly Avalonians.
Nailed it.